to day 9 of your handstand challenge. So you should have a friend with you today. I asked you to bring one. If you don't have one, that's fine. We are going to continue to work on our push kick. So I just want to do a little bit of warm up. So your setup today should be like this so that you have a wall. And let's actually do a little bit of warm up using the wall today. So you're going to stand fairly close to the wall. We're going to open our shoulders a little bit. So I want you to bring your right arm shoulder height and then walk your torso away from the wall. Draw the waistline back. So remember, we want to keep the belly drawing in towards the spine so that the back body is supported and we're not doing this little banana thing, this banana boat that we talked about. I want you to draw the waistline back. It's also going to get a little bit deeper into the shoulder. And then turn your head towards the left shoulder. Take 2 more breaths right here. Nice big stretch, pectoral muscle. Oh, okay. Second side. Left arm up, shoulder height. Start to walk away. Draw the waistline back, belly back, tailbone down. Push your hand into the wall. Look over your right shoulder. Lift the chin. Make sure that you're not arching too much in the low back. So that's the instruction of belly in, waistline back. You need that when you're upside down, and it's reversed when you're upside down. Okay, come back to center. Interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms down. Have your forearms in line with your shoulders. Walk back. Now here, the tendency is to do this. Look how banana boat. Draw the waistline back. Belly in, and then soften just in the shoulders. You should feel that maybe even in the low back a little bit. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then slowly release. Roll your wrists. And then the other direction. And then shake it out. Let's do a little bit of wrist space. So hold just below the wrist, spread your fingers nice and wide, pull down. So all the ways that we can support our wrists by warming them up first. It doesn't have to be weight bearing right away. And then the other side. Beautiful. Okay, go grab your friend. I have brought Andrew with me. Most of you probably know him. Some of you don't. When I asked him to be my partner, he said, "Do you promise I don't have to go upside down?" He does not need to go upside down. So you have your friend. We're going to still focus on that push kick, but your friend is actually going to help get your hips towards the wall. That's why we warmed up the shoulders. Now, remember the position, okay? So before we turn it upside down, you're going to have your feet together, big toes touching, pushing the inner edges of your feet together. Bring your arms up shoulder height, shoulders come back, and reach the arms up, flex the wrists. This is essentially the position that you want to be in upside down. And then the final piece is you want to look at your thumbs, because if you're looking up towards your feet, notice what's happening to my shoulders. They're starting to round. And the second they start to do that, your elbows are going to bend and you're going to fall out of it. Now, this is what I want to say to the partners in the space today. If your person who's kicking up is not getting their hips far enough, don't pull them up towards the wall. You're going to use the momentum to come up together. So nobody has to lift anybody. Remember what I said at the beginning. If you are not here yet, there are 8 other episodes of this show to go back to and keep working on more strength. Okay, so here's the setup. Let's start on our hands and our knees. I'm going to tuck my shirt in. It's a good look. Let's come onto our hands and our knees. Set your hands in that Hasta Bandha that I talked about. Remember the knuckles and the tips of the fingers create a little bit of a J with your hands. You want your hands maybe maybe 1 foot away from the wall. And then instead of being here, right, and I'm exaggerating, draw the belly in, keep looking at your thumbs, curl your toes under, and stretch back into downward facing dog. Walk forward just a little bit and step 1 foot in a tiny bit. So that's your push foot. The leg that comes up is the side that your person is going to hold you on. So they're going to bring one hand to your hip and one hand to your leg. And remember, not the leg, sorry, both hips. You had it. You had it. And then they can even lean towards the wall a little bit so that they have support. And remember, so we're going to rock together. We're going to do 1, push, kick, 2, push, kick, and then 3, push, kick, come up. Now, if you're not ready, you're going to come back down. That's no problem. You need a bigger push. So here we go. Push, kick, right to the wall. Your friend is holding your hips. They can actually pull them up a little bit. Oh, that feels so good. Bring your feet together. Push up through the heels. Push into your pinky fingers. Take 1 more breath. Keep looking at your thumbs. And then slowly come down. Whew. High five your friend. Wait, we're not done.
Oh.
There's more. Okay, I want to give you 1 more option. If you are really struggling with the push kick and there's too much momentum and you're feeling like you look like this, remember we did this before, right? I'm going to give you another option, but you have to be able to be stable in your hands. Now, Andrew and I have not practiced this, so I'm just going to walk him through it. Often I do this with 3 people, but we're going to do it with 2 today, and I trust that it's going to be okay. You're going to bring your fingers even a little bit closer to the wall. Maybe, how far would you say this is? 6 inches away from the wall, Andrew says. Okay? Okay. 6 to 8 inches away from the wall. You're going to come back into that position. 1 foot forward, leg comes up. Your friend is going to hold at your ankle. Yes. They're going to hold really strong. So there's no kicking up here. What I want you to do is push down into your friend's hand so the other leg floats up and finds the wall. And then your friend can help guide the other leg to the wall and they can let you go and you can be right here. And I actually don't mind this position or this assist because it takes away the kicking. Push into your hands. Draw your butt back, draw your waistline back, push up through your heels and see if your heels can come off the wall. And there we go. 1 more time. Let's try that 1 more time. How'd that feel? So the person assisting has to really hold your leg. There's no kicking, there's no pushing. I want you to think about floating, okay? So you're gonna set your hands again. The leg is going to come up. Your friend is going to hold the leg. Actually, can we do the other side so they can see it? Better. Your friend is going to hold the leg. We're going to push down into your friend's hands to rise up. And then your friend can guide the other leg to the wall. If they want, they can even hold your hips so that you feel a little bit more supported. Yeah. Beautiful. And then release. Thank you, friend.
No problem.
Okay, so I've given you something to practice. Day 9, we have 1 more day left. So if you haven't gone up, stay with this. Find a friend if you're still working on the kick up, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10.